guys, Bondo here. This is what we're doing today. We are building a little weird ICF foundation. It's going to be a MONOPOUR. So this is our footers here. And they're just going to get poured right with the wall. So made some spreader board or spreader pipes out of EMT conduit right here. So this stuff at the box store. And I cut it to 27 inches long, and I also drilled some holes in the end of it, and that's going to sit on there like that, and it's going to get screwed onto the board. Show them how you're going to do that, Jay. Ready? I would put them like every 2 feet because I made a lot of them because it'll help support the wall. That's all of them, yeah. You should have plenty.
Oh, you didn't cut any long ones for the corners.
Nope. Well,
I didn't even think about that.
All you gotta do is put it across like this. Look.
Yeah, from here.
No, just go like that. And then go like this. Put one this way. Follow me?
Oh,
Yep. That's all you gotta do. Right there. That'll support it. That'll support her. We've done it that way before. So he's gonna screw all them in there, and they're gonna support our block wall. We're using Fox blocks, guys. Right here, 6-inch Fox blocks. So they're just gonna sit on those EMT conduits right there that Biscuit's putting in. We're gonna run them about every 2 feet to support the wall. This wall ties right into where that corner is right there. And it's gonna butt up flush to here. And they're gonna put some kind of stone or something over the ICF so you won't even see it. They're gonna hang that rebar off these spreader boards with wire. Not like just regular roll wire here. This is coated, but we're just gonna hang those bars off of that, those spreaders. And that's how we're gonna do it. Pretty simple little project, but we're gonna get it done quicker by doing it this way versus concrete blocks. And then we'd have to pour a footer and we'd have to huck all those blocks down in there. And, we got to get this done quick because they're waiting to build this. This is going to be some kind of a spa or something. So this is a bathroom they're adding to this building. So they want to get going on it. They've been this project's been held up because of nobody would do the concrete. So they got a hold of us and we said, yeah, we'll do the concrete. And every single row of these ICFs is going to have rebar going into that wall. So this was just a rock wall, as you can see, and then it's got blocks, like kind of like cut stone on the top, and that's just a split face block wall with regular blocks under here. So every single course we're gonna blow a rebar into that wall. Then when we core fill our ICF with concrete, it's gonna lock everything together, and this wall is gonna have stone on both sides of it up to right about there. It's all gonna be filled with stone, so it'll pre-drain. So that's what they're doing. They're spreading them at 2 feet apart. Just like that. What do you do, move your footer? There's nothing nice, you know? Stay tuned, I'll show you what this looks like, guys, in a little bit. We'll get a little more done. We're running these about every 2'6", guys. We kind of didn't have enough to do every 2 feet, so we ran them every 2'6". So that'll be plenty. That wall's not falling anywhere. And then we're actually going to cut the nubs off on the bottom of the block, just where they hit. So we'll take the bottom of the block, cut these nubs off so that we don't have the conduit land on the nub and kind of set it off, because there'll be a pocket over here and a nub here. So we'll just trim off the nub so that they sit flat on those bars. And then we're going to use our ICF bracing, and our bracing is going to sit right on the conduit to support it.
It's like, it feels like my brain.
That's how we're doing it. Like I said, they're going to, as soon as they get that done, they'll hang that rebar off those spreaders. And then you won't even see that, but that's going to be underneath there. And this footer's super thick. We just landed on the top of this other footer, so we didn't have to do a bunch of digging and stuff. It's not big enough to make too much difference in concrete, so it's going to be about 13, 14 inches deep, that footer, and it's 24 inches wide. So she's not going anywhere, trust trust me. And these conduits will just live right in there. We might just zip them off at the edge. Actually, we'll just leave them right in there. Pull our boards out from the side of them, and they'll just live right in there. Won't hurt a thing. First row is in. That's how she is, guys. Sitting on the conduits like that. Rebar put right into the wall like that. Drilled right in. We'll have a rebar drilled in every course. And that's just going to get poured right down through and fill the footer at the same time. That's how we're going to do it on this one. And that'll get all drilled in as well. I got to come right up to the top of that stone on there and this block here. That's the game plan. We are kind of shaping it to this wall. So got to cut some notches out of it and stuff. Because that down there is all stone. Once we get up to here, the stones are flat, so it won't be so bad. But this kid's trying to make that block fit into that jagular area. And we got to get this wall to go back to our mark. And then Chris is going to wire the block to the spreader inside the block. He's going to wrap around the web and go down over the cross piece so that it doesn't float up. When we pour it, the pressure would tend to pick up the whole wall. So we're going to wire that down to that spreader, and that will not move once we do that. It's just going to hold everything down. Then we'll put some kickers against it going this way and screw them into this footer form, which will keep the wall from doing this. But we do want to tie it down so that it don't float, because it will want to float. Hope that makes sense. See how he did. Doing some custom fabrication right there. Now we got to slide the wall over. Make sure it,
one on the top and one on three on the ground.
make sure she goes to our mark. He's gonna clip that piece with his Fox block clips. Or no, those are Nudura clips we're using for this one. He's putting 4 clips in there just to hold that bad boy. Good shove in. How is it, Chris?
Pretty good.
We got her right on our lines. We got lines on those bars. We got little lines drawn on the bars.
Give it a good smack on that. Good.
Once we kick, we're gonna want kickers, you know, to keep that wall from pushing this way too, against the footer. Chris is wearing it down. Like I said, he's gonna run wire down over one of the ties and into right around our electrical conduit. And that's our float prevention. There, he's gonna twist that off. Got lots of room to work in there, don't you, Chris?
So much room.
So much room for activities. Oh, that'll pull it over too, won't it? Yeah.
It's nice and cool out here today.
Oh yeah, it's like 90 degrees today. Biscuit's gonna tie one off. That's how we do it. Rock and roll. Where are they?
Up there somewhere, I think.
We're pouring concrete right in the city of Oswego today, and the traffic is pretty bad. And it looks like the truck actually beat me there. I told Biscuit that the truck might beat me. So I see the truck pulled in there, and I'm gonna park up in behind Chris and get this thing poured out. There's Chris's truck right there on the right, so I'll slide in behind him. There's Chris running across the road, grabbing something out of his truck. He's running. Hopefully everything looks like he's mixing up, so must have just got here. Oh, Chris is getting his float probably. Circle T, baby. I guess the truck just got here, so we're gonna. Hey, Bill. What's up? Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna pour it out.
Got that bottle of water?
What's that?
Filming this?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I film everything. There's Biscuit. Say hi, Biscuit. She's gonna hold, huh? Looks nice. Yeah. Do you need it right now? No. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got it. We got a boot on the end of the truck here, guys. We're gonna. There's the profile. We're gonna put it in a little stiff at first, and then that's gonna fill up the bottom footer. And then when we get the footer all filled, we'll loosen it up and pour the wall. This is 3,500 pound concrete. It's got a little extra super plasticizer in it. See all the rebar down in there. Should be a nice wall. Definitely not. These are expensive. A lot less labor. Yeah. Quicker. A lot better. Yeah. End up with a solid wall when you're done. Rebar in there. Yeah. Okay guys, what we're doing is just getting our footer filled up. I was down in there just leveling out the outside. Got that concrete vibrator, so he's vibrating underneath the footer. We're doing it. Fix this anyways. You just ripped the brake. Huh? Alright, the driver just ripped the brace right off, so this is we gotta repair that. What do you do? Hook it with the chute or something?
His far side was hooked on and I didn't see it.
Oh, shit. That's fine. This is gonna take it apart.
Put a couple new screws in it.
We're gonna fix it. Just need to screw the plywood back in.
Yeah.
This walls look good. Pretty cool, ain't it?
Yeah, I shook the chute up because I didn't want to get it all over the ground.
Alright. Just gets taking that off. Just gonna fix the plywood here. Put the plywood back on. We can commence.
Yeah, because this wasn't actually holding anything but the bracing.
Right, yeah.
It says another screw top.
I heard a bang, I'm like, oh. At least he didn't hit the freaking wall itself. Let's get that screwed back on. Get our brace in and we'll get back to that. kind of nice plywood all covered and shit.
You bent your screw too.
Do you need more screws? Better screws? I got it. I got the plywood repaired. I just put the brace back on. Alright. So now we're gonna go right back into it.
Really slow.
Now we fill our wall, guys. See if the bottom really puffs up too much. But don't. Puff it a little. Let me straighten this kid straight again. Yeah. I don't really know where to put it. Did you vibrate the corner yet? Yeah.
Yeah, we just popped it. It was like 6 inches low.
Hold up, don't put any in. Got a lot of these screws. Like this. Alright guys, we got it. He's gonna clean out in that ditch. We're in good shape here. He's gonna get up there, and I got a lot of the concrete out of that hopper, so we didn't have a bunch left to deal with. That's why I climbed up there. Kind of why I did that. So worked out pretty good. Get Biscuit out of the hole here. I thought it'd be interesting. Oh yeah. Wow, you did it.
All you gotta do is mag my fingerprints.
And you didn't move the wall either. It's still straight. Except right here.
Yeah.
Right there. Just a little bit. Sometimes you can just move them a little bit. Still while they're green. Oh yeah, that looks good right there. Alright guys, that's a wrap. We're just blocking it off with our caution tape. Wall's all done, anchor bolts are set. Looks really nice. Everything's good. Just gonna get it all cleaned up. Chris is fixing the footer a little bit on the outside so it looks nicer. We did wash out right here, so we gotta kind of move that material around away from the form so tomorrow we can get our forms off and get our stakes out. And those bars will just live in there. You can grind them off if you want. You could take a zip wheel and just zip them off even with the edge of the footer. And then pull your screws and you can leave them right in there. They're not gonna hurt nothing. This, again, this is getting filled up right to that blacktop with stone inside and out. So then there's a little hole here. There'll be a crawl space underneath there. They're running their floor joists this way. And that's gonna be a bathroom up top of there. They're gonna put some kind of decorative stone over the ICF and they can screw it right into these Fox block plastic ties. They're all lined up every 8 inches. There's a tie. They can screw their stone right in. They're probably trying to match this stuff here. So that's a nice system for them. That's a MONOPOUR right there, guys. That's how we do it. It's kind of a pain to set it up, but it works good. This was only about 6 yards. It probably only took 5.5. So if we would have poured a footer with 2 yards and then come back and stack the wall, we would have had a short load fee of a couple $100 probably. So that's why we do it this way. It's one pour and you're done. But if you're doing something big, I don't know, I think it's a little quicker to just pour the footer sometimes. But sometimes we do it this way, sometimes we just pour the footer. But on this job, it worked out really good, time-wise and stuff. Sometimes you can't get concrete, so you just build the whole thing and then you can get concrete and then it's all done. So that plays into it too. Or maybe you can only get a pump for 1 day and you got to pump the whole thing. So just build the whole thing mono like this. Like I said, a little more time, but that's that. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay, guys, this is what she looks like. See how the bars just kind of live in there. Once you strip it, they just stay in there. Cut back all the spray foam that we used on the edges. Everything's tied in. See, it's nice and clean. That's how the outside looks. We don't need to waterproof it or nothing because it's getting fill on both sides. It's getting stone. It's going to get filled right up with stone. That's how we do it right there. Turned out really nice. Customer's really happy with that. Now they can build their bathroom in their new to them building that they purchased because nobody wanted to do this job, so that's how we do it. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Make sure you smash that like button if you like this kind of stuff. We do a lot of these ICF blocks and stuff and a lot of flat work. I try to put out a video every week, at least one. And subscribe if you're not, and hit the bell notification. That's Clifford in the background making all that noise. I should have shut him off, but we're rock and rolling here. We got to get going. It's Friday. Thanks again, guys, for watching.